What's poppin', what's goody? You're listening to By Any Means with your boy Zico Dan alongside my co-host Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie.
Welcome back to By Any Means. You have me, the one only underscore Jumoke at 1, and to my left you have
CC Poetry _ writing content.
Yes, we normally do have another host, but unfortunately he's unable to make it. That is Zico Dan. Mm-hmm. His handle will be in the description below. The topic for today that has been on social media.
Trending.
It's been trending and it's been around for a while, but it's kind of come full circle in regards to statistics-wise. Mm-hmm. The amount of times people shower per day. Or lack of showering per day. Mm-hmm. So I stumbled upon it was actually Shea Borough. Shout out to Shea Borough. Mm-hmm. Hey guys. I stumbled upon Shea Borough. They came up with some statistics in regards to a demographic of people who don't shower per day. And it is shocking.
Very shocking. For those of you that haven't seen it, it basically says, a study has found that 68% of the British public wash themselves every day, which means around a third of us don't. Meanwhile, 76% of the French people and 77% of Germans reported daily washes. In the research conducted by a polling company, whereas Italy came last in the rankings with just 53% of daily washing.
This is what we do as Africans, yeah? Or West African, or maybe all Africa, when someone doesn't smell right. We try to block our nose like this, or if we see someone walking by and we're looking at the front like, and then you know that person not smelling right. Instead of doing all this, or even just trying to smell a perfume that's there, because what? How much percent?
Yes, I know, 68% of the British public.
When I say British, I feel like, okay, so for anyone that's not from the UK, the term British and the term English are two different things. Mm-hmm. Now, I would class myself as British. Mm-hmm. Someone named John Smith, for instance, would class themselves as English.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift. Mm-hmm. If you're still not sure about what I mean by that, feel free to go on Google. Yeah.
But when they say British, I think that they're talking about the UK in general.
Yeah, but what demographic of people do you think is saying, you're doing a survey now, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like people of ethnic origin will be honest with that anyway. Even if they didn't, I don't think they'll say, yeah, no, I don't. They'll feel shamed.
They'll get shamed by their peers.
So yeah, I feel like you're correct, soon.
But the thing is, when because like someone is like, obviously like with it being winter and everything, you got 3 quilts on your bed sometimes and whatnot, so you can easily sweat during the night. So don't you smell yourself in the morning?
And it's also, to me personally, I feel like it depends as well, like, because when we say, okay, shower every day or whatever, there's times when you may not, let's say you may not shower, so let's say if you shower at night and you wake up in the morning and you haven't sweat or whatever, there are things people do like a basin wash, yeah, depending on your male or female, especially if you're male or female in regards to, we women have periods, so you, I don't understand.
But when they say not showering, like, do they mean like not even washing the basic parts?
That's what I mean by, like, that's what I was trying to get at with the whole basin, because for anyone that might not shower every day, cool. So there's times when you're, especially when you're younger, let's say if you showered at night or bath at night, you might get up in the morning, you're going to brush your teeth, wash your face, put the water in the basin, get the rag and do all this and blah, 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 and wipe the parts. That's considered still good. You know, if you didn't necessarily have to shower, if you don't necessarily smell or whatever the case may be, or if you do smell and you're rushing, whatever.
Yeah.
But that is something. But you getting up, brushing teeth, washing your face, and then you know you've got a stent to you. I don't get it. And from a female's perspective, like I said, we have periods. So do you not shower when you have periods?
Some people don't.
Because I feel like, for me personally, I feel like I'd shower more frequently when I am, because your body's going through different transitions, your estrogen levels all over the place, whatever the case may be. So, and I don't know, like I personally can smell myself. I don't know about other people, but it's good to know when you smell. Like we all do smell at some point in our lives, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it's and this, even if you got a slight, you know, scent to you, like, don't your friends tell you anything? Like, the people that you're around, maybe you're working with them, maybe like just anyone that you know, don't they say, listen, and sit you down?
No, unless they don't shower themselves and they're basically all in one room and just having a nice odorsome room, you know? Or the people you see, they just look dirty. I don't know how you can look dirty in this day and age when we're in a country we have basically free water. Yes, we pay tax for water, but it's basically free. So you have free running water and you choose not to use it? That doesn't make sense to me. And also, in regards to showering, there's different levels of showering, isn't it? I'm not saying, oh, okay, maybe they should be. I feel like that that question should be in a bit more depth as well. You have the people that don't shower, and the ones that do, what kind of showers they have, because you can do like a 5-minute shower, you could do a 10-minute shower, you could do a 20. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe some people feel like, oh no, I don't shower because I don't take 30 minutes, but technically you probably do, but it's just a 5-minute shower.
Yeah.
Because there's different levels of showering as well. So that would be quite. It's interesting to find out the levels.
Yeah, because even with the baths, you got some people that will relax in the bath. You got other people that will just literally jump in, wipe down, get out. So I don't know.
And then, like, I've touched on okay, women, obviously, like, you know, periods and certain things, hence showering. But men, and, you know, there's a lot of men in this world that are not circumcised. So are you trying to tell me you ain't cleaning your...
And the thing is that there's
thing?
a lot of, especially if they're not circumcised, like, with me having a son, I had to read up on it. Like, if you're not washing it correctly, then the foreskin can get stuck.
Yeah, I don't have them issues in life. My people don't have those issues in life. we from Nigeria, we don't have those issues in life, so yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it's you tend to wonder, because obviously, especially when you see them youngsters, what's it, Gen Z generation? They go out, they party, and they're very promiscuous, and they do stuff with people that haven't showered. Ugh. Sorry, it's cringe. And if that's the case, like, especially, like, you know, you could just, like, wash it. There's sink in it. I know that obviously there might be a time when let's say but basically what I'm saying is, if you haven't showered, it doesn't mean that you haven't made any, you haven't tried to clean yourself at all. Is that what that is meaning with the survey? So the ones that don't shower, let's say they've gone to work, they've been all out, they sweated, they've come home in their clean bed, they've now gotten up again, washed their face, brushed their teeth, gone out, come back again, they don't feel dirty?
Some people don't.
Because you know the public transportation's filthy, right? Like, it might not look bad, but it's just generally filthy. Because it doesn't get cleaned as much as you would think.
Yeah, but...
And all the dust in the air, you know, the pollution that we're going with right now is really bad.
Some people don't see that though. Like, some people, they literally don't care. Like, if they wake up in the morning, they don't feel like washing, they won't. Just throw on their clothes, go out, do what they have to do, come home, and then they'll just, get back into bed or do
And that makes me
whatever.
wonder the correlation between the people that don't wash every day and the people that don't wash their clothes. Because you know, you see them, you're out on the street, and you see certain people, and their clothes are dirty. You're like, oh. Like, have you not washed your... Like, you know when you see them, like, certain people, you'll see their jeans look really dirty, and like they haven't washed their jeans in, like, 5 days. And then you kind of look at them, you're like, okay, I understand why. And vice versa. I wonder what correlation is with that as well.
Yeah, because it could mould all into one.
Lack of hygiene.
But then you just don't know. Like,
But then makes you start wondering, do you actually brush your teeth? There's just so much going. It's just a lot going on. Like, that's all I'm saying, because you can get up in the morning and you can wash your face, knowing you need, so you don't feel like your body's dirty, but you feel like your face is dirty. And are these also the same people that don't wash their hands when they go to the toilet as well?
And they want to shake your hand off.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh yeah. This one. It's a lot of underlying questions to that. But I've seen certain I don't know if you've seen it, especially when it comes to, like, there was a woman I think there was Australian, they were talking about they don't wash their kids. They didn't wash their kids for a few months or some nonsense.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
I'm like, kids are dirty, and what are you teaching them to do if you don't wash them? And it's like, okay, they said they didn't bathe them. Okay, cool, but does that mean that you didn't
wipe them down?
Like, you know, did you not put a bucket? I don't know how you guys do it. You know, we have buckets and whatever, basins. You know, you're not doing all that.
It's like they were saying that
a female child, you know, like, you got to clean down there.
There was a survey going out around that you're not supposed to bathe your baby on a regular basis.
That's different. A newborn baby is different from a child that is out and about, touching things, going to nursery or whatever. There's a very lack of hygiene when they're young. So that's what you're, as a parent, is there to teach them, right? You know, tell them eat from the floor. So what, you're gonna let them just eat off the floor outside too because they don't, you know, like, where does it end?
Yeah. It's like,
and then also, like, again, so if you have a male child and you're not cleaning down there and he's not circumcised, then what? What are you teaching them to be as an adult? A female child, you're not cleaning down there, obviously you got to wipe them off they pee. Like, hello, like, what's going... I don't understand. I don't get it. Obviously, it's going to be days. Like, let's say if you're not going anywhere, it's a bit different if you're not going anywhere, you know? You might, if it's summer, winter, whatever. I don't know.
I don't know, it's a lot. My
But
head
hurts. the woman was saying, oh, she doesn't really shower. I don't know if it's a bit different. Well, difference between shower and... There is a difference between shower and bathing. But okay, you don't really shower. But then what do you do when you're on your period? That's what I want to know. Do you not clean down there?
Right, according to some research that I did, it said that 50% of women don't shower or bathe themselves within, like, when they're on that time of the month. 50%.
What? I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, half of the British women.
We can stop saying British because we know it ain't British. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, don't shower during that time of the month.
So this might be graphic for you males, yeah, but hold on. So when you, like, let's say you have a pad or a tampon, whatever, you take it out. There's blood. What the hell you do? Use wipes? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? So this is probably the reason why over here in the UK, during the pandemic, it was spreading like wildfire. People weren't washing their hands. Just ridiculous.
Touching things.
Yeah.
Just.
I don't even know what to say about that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just disgusted. As you can tell, I'm just disgusted. Obviously, there are times when it makes sense. Like, you know, when people are going through things, depression, stress. I get all those stuff. Yes, but if you're like, you know, if you're not going through those kind of things, what is the reason for you not to kind of keep your hygiene good? You know, not everyone wants to smell you. Like, come on. It is just what it is. No one wants to smell you when it's bad. What's your thoughts?
No, do you know what? You've actually just said it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Everything I was thinking, you said out of your own mouth. So do you know what?
And yes, this is barring. This is when I talk about smell and stuff like that. This is barring people that have medical issues. It does not. It's barring them. I'm talking to the people that have no issues in a sense that they don't have. They have the water. They have the means. They have. They're not mentally unstable. They're not. We all go through stress. So you know what I mean. But it's barring all those other possibilities. That's what I mean in regards to hygiene.
Yeah, because there could be certain issues.
I said medical. It's barring that.
But I think, well, this survey says it all, really, and so it doesn't talk about anyone that has underlying issues or anything like that. It just says, in overall, 68% of Brits don't take care of their personal hygiene.
So you have a poem for us?
Yes, I do.
Is it associated with what we're talking about or no?
It's actually not.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's my mum's birthday. Shout out to my mum. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
I'm actually going to read a poem that I wrote to her. So I hope the public like. You gave life to me and my brother. You've been a great friend. You are more than a mother. You taught us to stand tall and hold our ground, to always be a leader, do not get pushed around. You always made sure that we had the best and was never led astray, to be able to talk to you about anything and any time of any day. You are strong throughout all the stress that we have caused, and yet always so willing to put your own life on pause. For this we love you unconditionally. Without you, Mum, where would we be?
This is what we do when we have nice poetry days. So yeah, again, happy birthday, happy birthday to ya, happy birthday to ya, happy birthday. That's just a little something that we didn't prepare. So yes, what's your takeaway from this topic? I hope I haven't said too much.
Well, I would just say that I hope going forward people will start to take care of their... It's the truth. I just hope going forward people tend to their own personal hygiene, and think about those around you. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't.
So to all that, was it 65%?
68%.
That's to you guys.
And the ones in France, the ones in Italy, the ones in Germany, because it's a lot, and that 68%, that's a high number. She's disgusted by you guys.
Oh my god. It sounds like an ad. For the ones out there, please don't wash. Please wash frequently. Thank you. If you need help, please call. That's what it seems like. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've had a blast. I've had a blast anyway. Let's agree that, you know, especially when there's certain times of the month and things like that, you know, focus a bit more on that, because we want to teach the next generation to be clean.
Each one teach one.
There you go. If you need any more advice, feel free to go on YouTube. We are on YouTube. Sorry, if you need more advice, but there are other YouTubers that will teach you. Google is helpful. You know, your physician. You know, your doctor, whatever. There's people out there. There's help.
Yep.
Yeah. So thanks again. And unfortunately, again, you know, we're bar one here today. Zico Dunn is unable to make it today. But you shall be seeing him soon.
Hopefully he's back again next week.
Yes.
Yep. And you can find By Any Means at byanymeans.theofficialpodcast on Instagram, By Any Means with the number 6 on TikTok, and also By Any Means on Facebook.
If you like this episode, please click the like button, share, and subscribe.
And we shall see you next time on By Any Means. You know the vibes.
What's goody, what's poppin'? This has been By Any Means. You've been listening with Zico Dunn, Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie. We out.
We out, people.